Yeah, we're gonna be screaming.
Hell yeah, we're fucking screaming. Hey, man, get this energy up, man. Come on.
CNN gentlemen. What are we gonna talk about?
Let's talk about Kanye West.
Let's talk about mortgages.
Let's talk about movies.
Fuck you guys.
Geriatric gentleman.
The geriatric gentleman.
Did I say Gary?
Yeah.
I always thought that was a person when I'd see that. I was like, who the fuck is this Jerry guy?
That's like a
Geriatric Park. Was that on what the fuck was that? Naked, one of the Naked Gun movies. They had
yeah.
Damn, those are good movies. See, look at us talking about
See
movies.
already. See,
The show hasn't started. It's like a prank call, and I always said crank. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then as someone said prank, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Why was I saying crank for fucking 15 years?
Because Crank was Crank Anchors.
Yeah,
before that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but even when I was like,
I think it was both.
It might be
both.
but but prank makes way more sense.
Who was like the comedy duo that used to do the prank calls? They even had the movie, the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, Jerky Boys. Yeah.
That was that like Napster era where you had to like download those MP3 files.
That shit is not funny anymore.
No, you just feel bad for them.
Nah, the prank calls.
Yeah,
so some of them were good. The guys on what was the morning show in the Bay Area? The Doghouse.
JV and Elvis.
JV and Elvis. Yeah.
Dude,
they came down to San Diego for a while too.
Yeah.
The prank calls where they're getting the scammers is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And they get them for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I saw one where they got
those are good. Yeah.
I saw one where they got access to the CCTV, and they knew everybody's name, and they could see like what they were wearing and shit. And so they started like calling them out and basically like telling them what they were wearing and shit like that. And they were just like, oh my God.
To me, that's like way different. You know, like, I call the Chinese restaurant like, do you serve pizza?
Yeah.
No, they're like, got him.
That was me in sixth grade for sure, man.
Hey, this is Walgreens for your big, large penis pills. Yeah. They're ready.
Did you guys ever get on the intercom thing? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
just
like the intercom at Home Depot?
Just farting it.
Fucking Turlock. What's wrong with you?
You never get on the intercom?
I've always wanted to, but I've been
What else do they ever do on a Friday night other than go to Home Depot?
I've always wanted to, but I've been too scared.
Hell no.
Yeah, I was too scared.
My dad used to do that. Like he would page like us, like the kids. He'd be like, "Hey, is Justin there?" Or like, "Justin, come to aisle 3," and I'd freak out. I'd be like,
really?
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's
great. Like, what are you gonna get arrested?
I've seen ones where the dude just picks up, just farts in it.
Dude, that was my shit, man. That was my shit.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, man. Never did.
Well, you still do.
It got to the point though where like
I'm grown.
The prank calls got so ridiculous, and like I don't know if the laws changed or whatever, but they started doing it where like you had to set somebody up.
It was since it was something crazy, like since '89 or something. Like they're all fake. There's a service, for all the ones on the radio. Every single one are fake. I forget what year. It's like 89 or 92.
I thought it was like the 90s. Yeah.
No, but it's right there somewhere, and they're all fake. There's a service.
Is it because
it was illegal? Yeah.
Is it? It's illegal to prank call?
It's illegal to record.
To record it and put it on the radio.
Okay, what about
unless
just a prank
they give you
call?
consent after?
Yeah, unless they give you consent.
Yeah, maybe.
But fuck consent.
Whoops.
Ooh, here we go. Demonetization in 5, 4.
I remember trying to do a prank phone call. I want to say maybe 5th or 6th grade. I think it was my sister and I, and my parents had friends over in the living room. We were just fucking doing our own thing, playing with our toys. For some reason, I was like, let's go in mom and dad's room and like prank phone call someone, just random numbers, like 209, blah, 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 you know? And then some lady answered. I don't know what we said. It was so stupid, but the lady figured out what we were doing real quick. And she's like, put your parents on the phone right now. And I like froze. I'm like, legit was like, Mom, no, swear to God, dude. I don't know. You know how as a kid, you're just, oh, fuck, like, they can't do anything to you if you hang up.
You got
and I was just like, Mom,
cracked under pressure, man.
Shoney snitched on himself.
I said, dude, it's for you. She's like, hello. The lady's like, your son, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Fucking
I remember when I prank called 911.
Whoa,
Yeah.
dumb.
That's not a prank call.
That's illegal.
I remember when I threw a bomb threat at the World Trade Center. Like, what are you doing?
That was a good one.
Like, I literally just called and just said, like, I want to kill you.
Oh my God.
And then hung up and just chilled. And then the phone rang like immediately back. And I didn't answer it. I was just like, huh? But my parents answered it. My mom answered it. You know what I'm saying?
How long were you grounded for after that?
It wasn't so much a grounding. It was just like like a random ass whooping at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's not random ass whooping.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the phone rang. The phone rang, then it stopped, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." And I just heard footsteps coming down the stairs, coming towards the living room. And I was
been in a weird mood lately. I wonder why.
I was just sitting there watching TV, like nothing happened, and she just came, and just like beat the shit out of me, foul, foul, and then just walked back upstairs.
I thought about that when I was a kid, the 911, but I never did that.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd call you back.
Yeah. I mean, you're
They got
lucky
that
they
star
didn't show
69.
up at your house.
Yeah, right.
And they have your address.
Yeah.
SWAT yourself. Damn. SWAT team kicks in the door.
We were dumb, man. We were dumb as kids.
Yeah,
it was.
Super dumb. But we thought we were the shit.
Yeah, I thought.
You know what I'm
Yeah, like you thought you were being super funny back in the day. You were just annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember seeing like that whole when Bam Margera would beat up his dad. I always thought that was cool. Like, oh yeah, I'm fucking my dad.
Yeah. Well, you know why he did that, right?
Huh?
You know why he did that?
Why?
Because his dad and all his friends and cousins used to be like the big tough guys in their town, and they used to fight all the time, and it gave him like good memories. So like when Bam didn't really like fuck him up, but Bam used to like fake brawl with him. And then he said in an interview like a long time ago, he's like, yeah, like it's actually kind of a bonding thing because my dad used to go out with his brothers and cousins, and they used to get in bar fights and shit. So it just brings him back to like his youth. I was like,
As we beat the shit out of him.
okay,
That's cool.
all right,
fun.
on the toilet. Like remember that one? Like sitting on the toilet, he just goes in there and starts beating him. Bro, my dad would have kicked me halfway across the turlock,
I did
bro.
that shit like 1 time and a half, and my dad was like, "Man, cut that shit out, 'cause I'm really gonna start fucking you up."
They also saw the cash. You know, I mean, they had
Oh,
the
yeah.
show.
Yeah,
going,
my
right?
son could whoop the fuck out of me.
As long as you're getting that check every month.
Yeah.
Like,
I
oh
mean,
no, an alligator in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna play that shit up too.
Yo, when that episode came out, that was Viva La Bam, right? With
Maybe,
the,
yeah,
the
I can't
alligator.
remember.
I was like, I mean, not that I was ever done with like Bam Margera and all his stuff, but an alligator, and then his mom's always like, oh my God, like every time something happens. Don't you think as a parent you get used to that? Bam Margera and his friends been fucking around
It doesn't
since
matter how
4th
used to the
grade.
pranks you get. Like you would still be shocked if there's a fucking alligator.
It's called a show.
no.
You play it up. That's why we'll never get a show. This fucking guy,
too normal.
He just sit there like it's not funny.
You gotta sell it.
No,
Shoney.
this is how Scoop comes
Sell
into
it.
the studio when we record. He comes in like this on his phone. Then when we turn on the cameras and the mics, he goes, let's fucking go.
Lights, camera, action. What's wrong with that?
Fake motherfucker.
That's not fake. That's fucking giving the people what they want. Dicks out for Harambe, motherfucker. Holy shit.
This guy needs his own
Sit
show.
around, the geriatric fucking gentleman, fucking talking about nothing. Let's fucking get fired up. Welcome to episode
207.
We are the Tasteless Gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Let's
this
fucking
table's
go.
about
Let's fucking go, man.
I'll
Introduce
break
us.
the table right now. I don't give
So
a
wait,
shit.
so wait. So my request for having a recliner come in here, that's out the window then,
No,
right?
Done.
it's too lethargic, bro.
Yeah, done.
But I would have so much fun just like chilling
Yeah,
like
we're not
this.
here to
About you.
chill.
It's not about you, Shoney, having fun.
This goes back to what we were just talking about. We're not here to fucking chill. We're here to make shit happen. Businessmen doing business.
Moving markets for the people.
Yeah, oil futures going up.
Hey, crypto is fuck.
Who's the dude that's always like, doing all the financial shit? The fucking
Jim Cramer.
Jim Cramer
Yeah, yeah.
breaking shit fucking in the trash.
Yeah,
Bye.
Yeah, whatever he says, do the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Facts, big facts. But yeah, episode. Oh, okay. The store, it is coming back. Sometime. No, it really is. It takes a while to build.
What a
this shit up.
naysayer.
I know he's laughing. There's a bunch of shit I had to need to do in the background, to get the store back up. But it is coming back. Products are getting loaded on there. It's not up yet, but it will be up. We appreciate the
It takes a
support.
while to load up 20,000 designs.
Yeah, I mean, quite literally, I made like 4 a day for 3 years or so, 4 or 5 years. Well, yeah, 4 years? Something like that.
I thought we
yeah.
were just putting the bangers up. Are we?
Is there that many bangers?
They're all bangers.
Ooh, okay.
Anything I made is a banger.
Fair enough.
I don't care what, a song, a fucking hoodie, a t-shirt.
Fair enough.
It does not matter. If I'm involved, it's a fucking banger. You show some respect when you're around the king.
You know, back in the day,
All hail the light skin
back
Lord.
in the day when you would buy a CD and there was only like 3 good songs on it, and you'd be like, why can't they all just be bangers?
Yeah, this isn't the case.
This isn't the case.
not
These
the
are all
case.
bangers.
All right.
Wow,
fair
so this
enough.
is like Corn Freak on a Leash album. Like these are just all bangers. System of a Down, Toxicity, bangers. Linkin Park, fucking What's the first album they made? Oh, god damn it! I let my new metal gods down.
Green Day, Dookie.
Yeah, Green
All
Day.
fire.
Yeah.
311,
Fire.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Transistor,
Yeah.
all fire.
What was that song? Come on, Regina. I got that. Come on, Regina. Yeah. Okay.
So the t-shirt shop isn't up yet. Stop DMing and asking when it's coming
No,
up.
keep DMing him.
No.
You guys keep DMing. I appreciate it. Fuck all them. I appreciate the support.
I do too.
No,
but
they don't appreciate it. Especially Schoeny.
Fuck yo.
Alex is indifferent.
Don't message me for the Discord. That's all, Alex.
But yeah, we jump on our Discord. That goes through Patreon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna get fired up. Promise. It's a lot of stuff to do in the back. Oh,
Did it work? Oh wow! I'm surprised the whole table.
that was good though. That was
Yeah.
good.
Nothing worse than when
coming
you break the fucking bottle doing that.
I still drink it. Just
I always get nervous when somebody has the like sword or not sword, but you know, like a
the
knife,
knife
Yeah.
with a
They-
champagne.
Yeah, like do you see the ones break and then they still drink it? And I'm like, well, I'm not getting glass shards in my gut.
That's always kind of
mean-
that's when you're at a party, like a house party, and like you're looking around, someone's about to do that, and I always look in the corner of my eye, like, oh, this is gonna get nasty quick. Someone's like,
There was that guy who lost his eye. It was like on one of those, those dating shows they have, those super corny, like reality dating shows.
Yeah, like Love Island.
Yeah, it
some
was something like that. And
yeah.
a guy lost his eye from somebody opening champagne and pointing at him, and it hit him in the eye. He lost it.
a piece of glass.
No,
Or-
like
no,
the
the
cork.
cork.
The cork hit him in the eye, and he lost his fucking
wow.
eye. Yeah, he's a
God
pretty guy.
damn.
It was such a loss for
Yeah,
the community.
You
That
get paid though?
sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe not. Who knows?
You need Saul Goodman up in there. But get this man paid.
Better call Saul.
I get the most randomest text like a week ago. It's my old roommate, and he sends me a text. He's like, "Yo, I'm Ubering right now. Guess who I got in the back of my car?" And it's fucking Alex. and I'm joking. I'm like, "You taking rid Pacers?" He's like, "Actually, yeah." Wow. What are the chances? What are the
That's so
fucking
random.
chances?
Did
dude?
you know about this already?
Yeah.
Like, how did y'all get in the conversation of Schoeny? Was he playing a mix or something?
No, he wasn't actually Ubering.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh shit! I thought he was real like.
No,
Uber.
he was at like a thing with some old high school friends. One of my friends he went to high school with.
Oh no shit.
So we were both going to Pacers, and he was at Shore Club texting me, and he's like I'm gonna order an Uber in a little bit. Like I'll swoop you up on the way.
Oh, so that's what he meant by Uber. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But that was random as fuck though. I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck?
But they didn't know that I know him.
Got it.
Or, I mean, obviously he knows that I know him, but my friend didn't know that like we knew each other. And so when like he was gonna head to Pacers on an Uber, your old roommate was like, hey, he's like, oh, I gotta go pick up my friend. And your old roommate's like, oh, like Alex from the Tasteless Gentleman. And he's like, yeah. And so we hopped in, and then we chatted it up, and he took the picture and whatever. But
Did
yeah.
they pull out the red carpet for you?
yeah, but we got there, and it was a baby shower kind of deal
Wow.
Wait, at Pacers?
at Pacers.
For
yeah,
one of
so
the dancers.
No, we do baby showers for the guys.
Oh,
We-
yeah,
we-
yeah,
Oh, I no joke. I thought you were talking about one of the I was like,
No, that was.
I was like,
that
what,
would
a
seem-
Tuesday?
That would seem
I was
more
like,
like
yeah, I want to see
So
that.
this
pussy.
is a Sunday. This is a Sunday afternoon at like 1:00. So we're like the first people in there as
the
they
D
open.
team's on
yeah.
stage.
And so we get in there and we're like setting all this shit up. There's like presents and all kinds of shit. And before
You
like
guys are gay as hell.
so gay at a strip club.
yeah, it's still gay.
I mean, it could have been the men's night.
That's what it was. Yeah.
No. I mean, like men dancing.
Oh
night.
no.
They don't have men's night at Pacers. What are you talking about? That'd be fucked up though.
Yeah,
Just
right?
randomly, you show up on a fucking
like-
Wednesday. You're like, what the fuck?
I would never look at that poll the same.
Oh no, hell no.
So we're like one of the dancers is on there, and she like sees all this shit, and she's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" We're like, "Oh, we're having a baby shower," and we're like, "Have you ever heard of that before?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen it here once before." I was like, "Oh, that was us again."
We're back.
And so anyway, so like we're all getting fucked up there, and it's we like play these drinking games and shit like that, and all of a sudden one of my friends is like coming back from the outside area, and I'm like talking to one of the strippers, and he's like, man, they're trying to kick me out of here, and I was like. Okay, like what'd you do? Yeah, and he's like they're saying that I was using my fucking my Apple Watch to like take pictures of the dancers or whatever. And I'm like,
That's pretty smooth, though.
yeah, and I'm like,
That's pretty smooth.
and he's saying he didn't do it, and I like in my head I'm like, I know you, motherfucker. I'm just like, yeah, okay, so you didn't do it. So just show them your phone and say you didn't do it, like show them the pictures, and he's like, no, man, fuck that, and he's
Guilty, straight up guilty.
Would you really need those photos? Like,
They're so horrible.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, would you really like use those?
I mean, I guess the thrill of like you watching something like, yeah, I was there. I actually experienced that.
Hey, hold on. Do that again. Dom, is that how you jack off?
I experienced that. It wasn't fun. It wasn't the first BJ. You're just around a bunch of other sweaty dudes breathing on each other, throwing money. Like, it ain't that special.
And the lighting alone, like you can't.
Yeah, it's probably
really
horrible. It probably makes it all pixelated.
Wait for Crystal to come on. She's my favorite.
And you could totally
watches.
find every stripper. Just like they're all tagged on whatever strip
I'm sure if you go to
Instagram.
like
Are they?
Yeah, they always do that. Yeah,
that, and I'm sure like you go to Pornhub and just search like fucking like underground
Crystal.
fucking stripper freaking footage.
I need crystal meth queen. I need that. That's what I'm searching on. Fucking
Crystal meth queen.
my crystal meth queen.
Oh yeah, I've been down that rabbit hole before.
Yeah, right before she loses teeth. Right before, not after.
Then you're
right
safe.
before.
You're safe.
Yeah, she's still cute.
Yeah, so we end up going out to a bar afterwards to watch the Niner game, and this dude shows up and he's like, yeah, man, the bouncer's like coming here to fight me, I guess.
The same guy?
Yeah.
Man, fuck that, dude. You gotta get rid of that.
If I'm around and he's around, warn me. I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm not doing it.
You're a liability, bro.
So anyway, like I don't think the bouncer was actually going to show up. He was just saying, he was talking shit to the bouncer talking shit back, and he's like, I was like, so did you fucking do it? I was like, he's like, oh yeah, I fucking took pictures.
Oh my god,
I'm like,
what
dude,
a fucking
come
weirdo,
on, man. Like,
Does he not know that's how you lose friends? Like nobody will want to hang out with him anymore.
definitely won't want to go to a strip club anymore with him. But like, the one thing is like when I go to a strip club, like I'm super like conscious about how I'm using my phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
if I'm gonna like text somebody or I'm gonna like look at some shit online or whatever it is, I'm like turning away from the stage.
Yeah.
You're going like this.
and like putting my phone like towards the ground. You know what I mean? Like
I've never even thought about that.
Because I don't want to get kicked out by accident. Like even if you're just fucking like looking at shit, like doing whatever, they're gonna assume you're taking photos or videos or some shit like that.
I had a homegirl. She was super wasted. Well, she had been drinking, and she went to the Kevin Hart comedy show, and she didn't realize that you're not supposed to pull out your phone. And like she pulled out her phone, she was just like texting or whatever. Fucking got her and kicked her right out right before he got.
Well, you're supposed to. They have bags for all your phones. Maybe she
not
missed that
every
part.
show though. Not every.
A lot of big comedians have.
But every show, Shody? Apparently
Kevin
not
Hart?
here.
What a
Bro,
naysayer!
I know, apparently
I'm talking
not
about
here.
Jesus,
Kevin Hart, he's up there. All the big Alex. Come on, back me up on here.
Is he up there?
Kevin Hart?
kind of like about like a D-list celebrity.
Y'all silly.
He's super famous. I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying
That was a hype joke, by the way.
No, you just want to be loud. I get
Well,
it.
I'm saying
I understand.
clearly, old girl had her phone. She doesn't seem like James Bond.
Yeah,
She didn't keister that fucking thing.
Wasn't it Derek Jeter that used to have that cell phone policy in his crib?
That's what you got. I bet all those like TikTok people, any celebrity, all of them. If you come into my house for a party, your phone goes somewhere. You know?
For sure.
I've seen Jay-Z fucking slap phones.
I just saw it the other day.
Really? Yeah.
That's when I get a fake phone that I just have in my pocket, drop it in.
Ooh, I like that idea.
All right, and then when you pull out
See
the real,
your
beat
friends,
your ass.
your friends rub it out on you. Rub it out.
Yeah.
That too.
I went to Pacers last Saturday.
Yeah,
too.
what was the occasion? I thought about going, but I was like, I got a DJ at like noon.
I misread a text from my old roommate, and I thought he said the 12th, but he said we're going at 12 or so. I can't remember the exact text, but it's something like that. And so I was like, I'm going to go on the 12th. And then, I had another engagement before that, getting drunk somewhere else. And then I was
That's what we call them now, engagements.
Yeah, engagements. Yeah. I had a meeting.
I like that.
With Crystal Meth Queen. And then we had a couple buddies and we went down there to meet him. And then a friend of mine just gave me like $100 in ones. He was
Nice.
like, go have fun.
Where's this guy at?
Yeah. I mean,
What's his IG?
Yeah, which is IG. But it's kind of funny. I'm just sitting there, and I don't like sitting by the stage. I was like, I'll go out there.
Yeah.
And then I knew one of the girls through my roommate.
What's her IG?
She's banging. Yeah, and then she's like, this is so weird. She's like, okay. She's like, I have my phone. You're super big. Can you crack my back real quick? So we're in the back, and I'm like pretty fucking hard, dude. Like,
What, your dick?
No. I got her wrapped up, you know, like a bear, and I'm squeezing her almost as hard as I can.
Is this
Not
a
like,
stripper?
Yeah. The stripper. She's like in her boots and like, you know, wearing nothing.
Yeah.
And I got her by, you know, from behind. She's got her arms crossed, and I'm like,
And old bird just walks in.
No, I was gonna say, where's your wallet, dude? Like, make sure you have your wallet.
This is Pacers.
Dude, are you kidding me?
This
Someone
is
got
some
stabbed
back
there.
alley
Naysayer.
This isn't a back alley Oklahoma fucking shithole. This is a classy
Thank you for not
venue.
saying Turlock.
Damn, I should have said Turlock.
Does Sherlock even have a strip club?
No, I don't think so. It's still shady over there. There's shady
I'm not
shit.
saying it's not
Yeah.
shady, but like,
Yeah, she stole money from you. Is what I'm trying to say.
but so I'm in the back cracking her back.
All right,
and,
yeah.
Then I couldn't get it. Apparently, I went pretty hard. She's probably a
Damn, not
freak,
not
but-
man enough, huh?
Yeah, she want to get snapped.
Shit,
like
can
a
you
glow stick.
crack my throat real quick, please? My neck, thank you.
Yeah, but then, I'm doing this move, like, and then I'm sitting there, I'm all drunk. I'm like, what am I doing?
Can you just donkey punch me, please?
But
Yeah.
she brought me 2 drinks.
Bro,
so,
you should have told me to
that's
pull
fine.
up, man. I really thought about showing up.
Yeah, yeah.
I really did. I was like,
We weren't there that long, though. You know, I like to get in and get out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, like 1 in the morning?
We got there like 12, something like that. And then
They close at like 1.
Midnight
Yeah,
or
they
noon?
close at-
Oh, they
yeah,
closed at 1?
Yeah, they close at like 1. They
close
close a
early.
little bit early.
I thought
yeah.
they closed at like
Do they?
4 in the morning.
Do you
or
not like
something.
sitting at the front on the stage because you're big? You stick out like a sore thumb.
No, I just don't. I don't
feel
like
obligated to pay.
I
Yeah.
don't want to pay. And then I know other people, they are willing to throw money, and I'm taking up a seat of someone that is willing to pay.
For sure.
I just don't.
And they don't
Respect,
show that
respect.
twat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, man, I
Yeah, they
can't. I don't want to get that
Honestly,
close.
I don't want to see that shit. in the
I
strip
want to
club.
see where the sun don't shine.
What? You want to
I
smell
want to
that?
see where the sun don't shine.
You
Let me
wanna
see that
smell that-
sideways smile.
That hula hoop
Let me
win?
see that sideways smile.
Side question for Scoop.
Isn't it a vertical smile?
It depends
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's
She's Chinese. She's Chinese.
What kind of vagina are you hitting?
Hey, it depends which angle we're looking from.
Yeah,
Take it
she's
easy.
Chinese, bro. You know they got the sideways.
Oh, okay. Canceled.
Damn.
Take this man out. Handcuffs. Elon Musk, call him.
Yo, when you were in boot camp, did you get fucking harassed because you were like probably the tallest dude in your division? Did you get fucked with a lot?
Yeah, the drill instructor, the already seasoned Navy, but same shit. Drill instructor would say, "Call me Big Worm, Big Perm."
Big worm, big perm.
Yeah,
oh,
like
from
for the-
Friday?
Yeah. Like, oh shit, it's Big Worm.
Hell
Big
yeah.
Worm, Big Perm.
Yeah,
Big
that
worm,
probably
big
sucks
perm.
for you, man. Like
Yeah.
any person that had like hella tattoos or you're super short,
Anything,
super
yeah.
tall, you got a big head, dude. Those fucking drill sergeants would just fucking lay into you.
Big
What
Worm,
the hell
Big
you doing?
Perm.
Oh, you
Big
pouring up a
perm.
shot?
I asked for a cup. This nigga gave him all lazy ass bastard.
As I hand him the shit that he asked for.
But we were talking about roommates earlier, and I met my roommate at Pacers. Have you guys had, like, that roommate that I met there? He was the best roommate I've ever had. We lived together 4 years.
Have I met him?
Yeah, you know, for sure.
Okay.
Not a single, not even one argument. Not one time did we get, like, any argument. Nothing happened. Like, it was just really chill. But I've had nightmare. Have you guys had nightmare?
I've never had, man. I've been
Yeah.
well.
What about the dude with the dog? Oh, did I just call?
No. He was cool.
Well,
He
it was
cool.
his
That
dog that was the problem.
Yeah, his fucking dog.
Oh, that
God
sucks.
dang.
That sucks.
And I used to feel bad because he just put him, like when he'd leave, he just put him in the bathroom and turn the lights out.
What the fuck?
And then wonder why this motherfucker was running around like an uncaged animal. Just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Literally, that's what he
Literally,
was.
yeah. And he's a
being
Boston
wild.
Terrier
Yeah, he's
too,
a
right?
Boston
So they're all
Terrier.
nuts already.
Yeah, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, man. you should-
It's fucked up. That's like borderline animal abuse.
We can get dark if you want to. Like he's. I mean,
No,
you know-
no.
Let's fucking
Get dark. Don't get dark on animal shit.
Let's get dark.
People
fucked
lose
up,
their
man.
mind on dogs.
Oh,
People
yeah,
lose
yeah,
their
you're
mind.
right,
In
you're
Turlock, you keep the animals, the dogs outside because there's wolves and they got to protect the fucking sheep. and
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Yes, the sheep in the
Like,
cornfields.
And then
do
to
that.
get your dogs back, you get the horn out. Woo. And they're all, oh, they go running back.
The huskies and the sleds, dude. We're out there like God of War.
Shoney's got a big old fur on.
Bro, we're out there, man. We are out there. Y'all want to say real quick, you know, I got to get sentimental. I got to get emotional for a second.
Oh man, you gonna bring down the mood?
I love you guys. Thank you for coming to my birthday, dude. That was dope. What? Fuck you, Dom.
You had to interrupt the question about roommates to get emotional about your birthday.
This is where I'm going
Fuck
somewhere
your
with
birthday.
this.
I'm sorry.
bro.
Continue.
I'm going
He's
somewhere.
going to bash his current roommate right now. Is what he's going to do.
Continue. Sorry.
Fucking Alex showed up. He took the trolley to my place.
And that's hood.
That's
Yeah.
hood,
He
man.
went, he went through Crenshaw.
I didn't think
Dude.
he would walk from there. I was like, you're not walking.
Yeah.
You got, man.
Tell him East Oakland, baby. Let him know, man. Let him know.
EPA.
So thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
There's a Hungry Hunter right there or some shit. No, Black Angus.
Black Angus, yeah. Oh, so you did walk by?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. Somebody got shot over by that karaoke spot, right?
Yeah, who you think did it?
Damn.
Hey, let him know. King Kong. Hold it down for the Bay. Reppin' Oakland. Go ahead.
Dude. Alex, you're something else, man. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't walk over there at night.
Because I even told him in a text. He's like, oh, I'm going for here. I was like, you're not walking from there.
You guys are scared of the trolley itself.
I'm scared of the dark. The fucking trolley. I gotta bring a flashlight through my whole house every day. Woo.
All right, back to roommates.
Sorry,
back to roommates.
continue, yes.
So you guys remember when I used to live up on Mount Soledad? You guys, I don't think Dom has ever been there, but
I have. I like never went. I think we did a podcast with Arlene there.
No. Mount
Nope,
Soledad.
not the spot.
I wasn't even doing fucking past and present up on Mount Soledad.
When you live there, I know I just met you. I think you guys.
Yeah, Alex introduced me to Scoop. I had one of my roommates, not going to call her out. I live with three bartender roommates, and one of them would always get drunk and sneak into my room.
Nice.
And I never hit it. I never hit it because that's just wrong. It's like I'm not trying to like fuck my roommate, and then it's like the next morning, like
that
hey,
makes so
up?
much drama. Yeah.
So much drama. But she always used to get drunk and just hey, you know, to like get the fuck out, get the fuck out of my room, stop it. And I told the other roommate, she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, she always gets drunk like once a week," and walks in my room. Like I hear the door, like.
Can you imagine that in reverse?
Oh, yeah,
right?
Oh my god!
Bro, hey, here you see my head come in the door. Hey, you up? Are you up, dude? Just like that's so true though. What if it was reversed?
Dude,
man?
it's
It's funny,
reverse.
but not if it was reversed.
Yeah.
I remember. I can't remember exactly where I was. I was up somewhere in L.A. I think it was like Huntington Beach or something like that area maybe. And I was at some like house party, and the house party we were at, there was this dude who was fucking one of his roommates, and it was like very obvious, like when we like were all hanging out, that like they were fucking. You know what I mean? Like that energy of the two of them together. And then she left the room, and I was like, man, like. I was like, what's that like fucking a roommate, you know? And he's like, worst fucking decision ever.
I bet. And I always,
like, it sounds cool in your head. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's
I remember when I was
convenient,
looking for a roommate for a little bit, I thought that was the lick to like get a female
Live with a
roommate.
girl.
He was
No.
one of those dudes on Craigslist who's like, wants a roommate, woman, female only.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. You only must be 5'7", Latina,
D cup,
BBL's welcome.
optional,
Yeah.
BBL optional.
Now, granted, like she used to get super fucked up, and I would come home, and usually sometimes I'd be sober because after I was DJing, I'd just drive home. And so I was sober, but sometimes I had, a couple drinks and then drive home and close.
Yeah.
Almost happened, but
I would have been fucking like, man, show me how real it is and get naked right now. I'm just joking.
Why are you so aggressive?
Slam my door.
Show me how real it is. Get naked right now.
Get naked right now.
And then he slammed the door. She's out there crying.
Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. He's tasteless.
She comes out in the morning. He's just eating his Raisin Bran.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
I think the biggest reason not to fuck your roommate is because I wouldn't want to do that. And then I catch feelings, and then she's bringing home dudes.
Hell yeah.
Or vice versa, yeah.
I mean, vice versa. I'm going to do my thing. I'm a king. So vice versa is all good. But if I catch feelings, it's not okay.
Oh yeah, like two dudes come in at the same time. Like, damn,
Oh,
bitch,
dude.
he was out there.
Hey, one of your homies, like, hey, what
at
up,
the
Scoop?
same time.
In the morning, he's like two dudes walking out. Hey, Scoop, what up?
Oh, is that Scoop for the Tasteless Gel? You bought a Tasteless Gel?
Treat her right, please.
Hey, bring me on the show. I got a story about this bitch, bro.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Have you had a situation where like I got sued by a roommate? I got, yeah. I mean, it was like,
shit.
I mean, he just moved out, but
You
then I got
kicked the
served.
ceiling, didn't you?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Kicked the ceiling.
Well, it definitely was not my fault. So I may have told this a long time ago, but coming back from deployment, I was good friends with two guys on deployment. Hey, let's get an apartment. One of the roommates didn't tell me that like his wife, we didn't even know he's married. So
Nice.
his wife with a newborn baby, since like she got pregnant right before. and then she had the kid by the time we got back, that they were both gonna move in. We didn't know this shit at all.
Damn, he didn't say shit.
Didn't
Like,
say
oh yeah,
shit.
it's just me
Yeah, literally, not a single word about like, oh, I got a girl that's gonna live there,
and a newborn
and a baby, right? So we're coming back from the appointment like, well, it's party time. You know, we're gonna have some time off. We got a house on the beach in Ventura. You know, we spent more than we should have to like, you know, have a cool time. You know,
Yeah.
And my other roommate told me before I got home because I was the last one to get back from the appointment, and I showed up to the door, and I already knew, but she was the only one home, and it's just like I knock on the door, and she's like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, I fucking live here,
bitch.
yeah, and it's anyway. So you know that caused a bunch of drama. He would come upstairs on a Friday night at 12.
Tell you guys to be quiet.
Oh yeah, he's like, my baby's sleeping. I'm like, bro, I did not sign up to live with your baby.
You gonna keep ruckus for the baby?
Look, that's not my get a hotel.
Damn, it's a baby.
I didn't sign up to live with the baby.
But it's a baby.
Imagine getting married. I mean, that's a little aggressive, but imagine you get married.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And then the worst. And then she moves into your house, and then she's got 2 kids. Well, hold up. I didn't sign up for this.
Is it a baby?
I don't care.
It's a baby, bro.
I don't give a
I think
fuck.
what he's trying to say is sometimes you just want to stay home, get fucked up, and whack off, bro.
I get it,
and
but
turn up.
But like, you gotta be quiet. It's a baby.
Can you really whack off and turn up at the same time?
Go sleep in the car.
Oh, yeah.
the baby?
Go take your fucking baby
To
in the
Pacers.
car.
Take your baby to Pacers. They're
Get the
doing
Ramada in. I don't give
Ramada
a fuck.
in.
It's not my problem.
Fair enough.
Get the fuck out of here with
So
your
how
stupid
long?
kid.
How long did this go on for?
Probably like 3-4 months.
And you killed the baby.
Just with loud noises.
You're like,
that baby-
I told you to take him to Ramada in.
That baby's definitely deaf right now.
But yeah, then so when we moved in, we all like split a bunch of shit. Like, you know, we bought a couch, we bought a big TV, you know, like art and you know, random shit for the wall art. Oh, no, it's not serious. IKEA poster, you know.
Kravitz poster.
Yeah, exactly.
This is before everything was like super cheap to acquire.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah,
know
the
what I mean?
TV was like $1,000. You know, the couch was like $3,000 or something like that. We all split it. So the guy, the day rent's due, he moved out. And this was like I think it was the 3rd month. The day rent's due, he moved. He didn't say shit, right?
Damn, this
So
dude's
we're
shady.
suffering with this whole thing, you know, all the way up to this. Like, you know, okay, I'm not being crazy, you know, but like I'm gonna make a little bit of noise on a Friday night, you know. Anyway, I wasn't being nuts with it, but
Yeah, you were. It's
Yeah,
an
look,
infant
look, yeah,
downstairs,
look,
man.
fuck
Trying to
that
get his
kid.
fucking.
fuck that kid. I hope he's having a bad time.
I think I know who this is.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he moves out, day rents due, no 30-day notice, no
That's
nothing.
hilarious.
Yeah, and so me and the other roommate, you know, and when you're in the military, you know, I think we were all E5s. That's not a ton of money. Like it's, you know, you're not like, oh, I can just stretch out like.
Yeah.
I mean, you can BAH.
I know, but you know what I mean, though.
It is a beach.
It is a beach house.
Ate up
I think
real
the rent was like 4 G's.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like
Makes sense. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
baby ain't paying rent.
the
Yeah,
baby's
he's not
paying-
pitching in.
Oh, the other thing, he refused to pay extra
The baby?
for
Why?
the
For a baby fee?
for the baby.
A baby fee?
You okay?
That
right.
motherfucker's using electricity.
Yeah, and actually, you have a baby and another person that are living here that we didn't agree to.
Yeah, that's
you
fucked
need
up.
to pay more rent, and he had the master bedroom, and he refused to pay
that's
more money.
fucked up. Is this guy black?
No, he's
Damn.
Hawaiian, speaking that pigeon bullshit. It's not even English.
He used to be like super fun too.
No,
Right?
it's not that guy. You know, it's not
Okay,
that guy.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's-
So
that's shady. This
day
dude's
rent's
grimy.
due. So we're calling him like, hey, bro, you still have to pay rent, like, you know, for this month.
Yeah, he like lived up there to the day.
Yeah, you can't just move out. Like, you got to get 30 days. You got to let us know, whatever.
It
you
sounds
know.
like my nephew.
Yeah,
sure.
he's all, nope, not doing that. All right. And he's like, and I want the money I put in for the TV, the couch, you know, all this shit. And that was like 2 G's or something like that. Whatever it was. I don't remember the exact number. It was something like, he's like, I want that. And I'm like, wait, no, we're keeping that because you moved out the day rent's due.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm arguing with him over the phone. So, you know, he fucks off. A couple weeks later, I had 2 friends visiting me. We go to a bar, and we run into him and a couple of his friends. This close to straight, like, crazy brawl. Yeah, it was nuts, but
Wow.
didn't happen. So then a couple weeks later, I get served. Like, I open the door. Are you...
And you said,
Sir.
yeah.
Are you?
Well,
No
I
way.
didn't know. I never been in that. I never been served. You know,
Yeah.
like it sounds like you get served all the time.
Are you Scoop or the baby?
I'm the baby gentleman.
I have a buddy in Oklahoma City. He says he's been served like 13 or 14
Yeah,
times.
it's like if you don't
Crazy.
tell them who you are, they
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
can't
Yeah.
give it to you. Yeah. But I didn't know, and I'm like, yeah, and they handed me this. I'm like, oh,
That's why
fuck.
anybody asks me anytime, hey, are you Schoeny? I'm like,
Yeah.
Who wants to know?
Who wants to know?
But yeah, he served me, and then I happened to be like I couldn't make it to the court case because I had some other shit, and then I had to fucking pay it. I had to pay it.
Wait, what
wow.
did you have going on that?
You couldn't go to court.
A field training thing. Yeah. And then the dude, you know, having military.
Oh, yeah, they're
I'm like, hey, I have a court thing, and
I don't give a fuck. You're going to training.
I'm like, wait, no, but I have the pay. They're like, nope. Like,
You're going to training. Yeah.
it's right here. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, it looks like you're.
And so my plan was to come back after and then go to the court, and then they're like, it's already closed.
You're basically
like,
paying money to be in the military.
Yeah. And I was
yeah.
shocked when I came back, and I was like, I was on a thing, I couldn't. And they were like, "Oh, the case is already
That
closed."
sucks.
Damn. So
Yeah, and then the other roommate didn't want to split the money
Fuck that.
with me. So
shit,
then I'm just stuck paying the whole thing.
you got some bad friends, bro.
Bro, I got fucked. It was the worst.
Those are horrible friends, man.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, we live and learn.
Anyway.
Alex, what do you got for us, buddy? I know you got some good shit.
I can't. I'm pretty sure I told all my crazy roommate stories on here.
Just make one up. What? Why is that so funny?
I don't think I've told this part of the crazy roommate story. So I've told the one about the dude who like slashed his wrist, fucking, like was a crazy fucking bipolar, borderline schizophrenic dude. But he got so bad that like nobody wanted to fucking be around him anymore, and so we all decided together. Like we went and like got lunch one day, and we're like, okay, how the fuck are we gonna move out without this guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like. I remember, so we moved into this house while they were still finishing up construction, and they never had us sign the lease. Like, they gave us the papers. We never signed it. We paid rent and whatever. We were still in there for like 3 or 4 months or something like that, but we never actually signed the fucking lease. And so I'm like sitting there, I'm like, dude, I was like, we never signed that lease. We can just fucking bounce. And so he's like, okay. He's like, we gotta think of a fucking story. We gotta figure out what we're all doing. So we told him, we were coming with a story. We're like, all right, we're gonna tell him that we got evicted. And that we were all moving to like various places. Like my friend had his parents were up in like Carlsbad or something like that, or Oceanside, and he's like, okay, we're gonna tell him that you're moving back within your family. And the other guy were like, all right, we're gonna tell him you're moving back in with, or moving in with your friend. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell him that I'm moving in with my brother. Like, you know what I mean? We're all coming up with like this story about.
The dude you're lying to is like halfway like schizophrenic.
No, like full blown. Like he
Like,
And you guys just straight up gonna start making shit up.
Yeah.
Tell him this shit.
Dude, this guy was unstable. Like,
Kill him.
No.
Yeah, because his friends keep lying to him.
No.
Yeah.
No. This dude was unstable. He fucking got in a fight with my roommate at like 2 a.m. because he wouldn't take him to a girl's house.
Well,
I mean, yeah, come on.
We do wild shit for pussy.
Hold on.
All right.
And he broke he smashed a glass table out of like a fit. You know,
I like
He
him.
would do crazy shit for
I like
pussy,
him.
bro.
Okay,
I really like him.
I would have did that for some
I'm
pussy.
in my room
okay.
listening to all this shit go down, and all of a sudden he knocks on my door, and I opened up the door, and he's sitting there, and he had sliced his wrist. And he goes,
Anger.
I mean,
I like it. I like it.
Freak
Blue
out on a little
balls.
pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. We do
He got your
wild shit for
attention.
some pussy.
Yeah, okay.
We do some wild shit.
So you gonna drive with me, or are we sitting here?
Wrap
gonna watch me
that
end it
arm
all.
up. Let's go.
So basically, like, this is the kind of shit this dude would do on like a semi-frequent basis. Like, I knew that he was like really fucked up one time when we had some friends who lived down the street, and they did not like his ass. And so he's like, you couldn't hear anything, by the way. It was too far away, but you could see their house, so you couldn't hear shit from there. And they were having a party down the street, not even a party, just like a gathering. So all you could hear was like the noise of the party, but you couldn't hear like any voices, like any specific voices. You could just hear like the general noise. And he walks inside to the living room one day, and he's like, hey, you guys gotta come outside. And we're like, okay. And so we go outside, and he's like, listen, man, he's like, Lamont's talking shit about me.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh my
What did he get here?
No, dude.
He had really good hearing.
What about the ears of an elephant?
Maybe that was his problem the whole time. His hearing was just so good
yeah.
that he just like bombarded with information. And you guys,
And you
Would he
guys-
like wake up in the morning with like a slit wrist and be like, hey, last night was wild, huh, guys? Fuck. Hey, tequila.
So this dude was so fucking crazy that we had like a revolving door of roommates. We had the guy who like bolted in the middle of the night that didn't tell anybody because nobody wanted to fucking like confront him at all. You know, he was he was just full blown fucking nuts. And
What does room look like? Yeah. What was in there?
I mean, I don't
did
think
he have a
Alice was
mattress?
Spending a lot of time in there.
Did he have a, you know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of
bed-
drugs, a mattress on the ground. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it looked like 40 bottles with pee in it.
yeah. That was the guy who left in the middle of the night. That was a whole other
okay.
story.
Damn, I wish I had some good stories, man. I
so,
guess I lucked out. With
Yeah,
roommates.
I've had pretty good
So
roommates.
we told him that. So we come up with this whole story, and we're like, all right, so we're getting evicted. You know, we have to all bounce. We have to be out by the end of the month. And I called the landlord, and I'm like, hey, you know, just to let you know, we're moving out. And he's like, well, you have a lease, and I was like, really? Show it to me.
Yeah.
Bro, Alex.
And he was like, oh, fuck. And so he's like, all right, let me call you back in a little bit. He realized that he never fucking collected the lease. And so we had already like gone and looked at another house, and we were like getting ready to fucking sign the papers. And he was like, he calls me back like 30 minutes later, and he goes, hey, he's like, I have a house like, you know, on the other side of the street, like a few blocks like behind this like school. And it's over by San Diego State, by the way. And he's like, yeah, it was supposed to be a 6-bedroom, but we can't legally make it 6 bedrooms, so it's technically a 4-bedroom. He's like, I'll give it to you for like, you know, $2,300 a month or whatever. It was like super cheap. And we're like, okay, cool. So like we went in and signed the lease. So we like, it was kind of risky, dude. We like moved probably like 6 blocks away from where we were at before.
So you're gonna see him again.
Yeah, and this dude is still stuck in the fucking house. I canceled the fucking water, all the gas, electricity, all that shit's in my name.
So he's dead now. He's for sure.
So I canceled all this shit, and we at the time we had this guy who was going to move in with us who was friends with our next door neighbors, and so we would still party with that guy every once in a while. And he's like, man, he's like, you guys aren't going to believe this. I'm like, what? So he's like, oh man, like I went by the house the other day, and he's like, that dude, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's like, he was out there getting water from a hose from the neighbor's house.
Oh,
so,
And you guys are like, oh, hell yeah.
so yourself, so he could put it in the top of the toilet.
Oh my god,
dude. You know what you should have said
And,
before you left? Everyone's leaving the house. It's like empty. And you're just like, hey man, come here, let's go outside. He's like, okay. You hear that? It's the landlord talking shit about you, bro. Do you hear that?
He's that way.
that way.
The landlord's talking shit about you. I bet that. Now I'm just guessing, but I bet that worked out because whoever the landlord you were contacting is like either like manager or something like that, and he realized he fucked up, and he could just tell you to fuck off because then his. Whoever like actually owns the properties would find out.
So
that he fucked up.
they owned it. They were a bunch of kids from a rich family, rich parents or whatever, and they were buying up a bunch of homes by San Diego State and turning them into 6 bedrooms like illegally.
Yeah.
And
not a bad
they
move.
ended up getting busted and like had to they lost their like everything pretty much.
Dude, fuck the government.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Come on, why can't I make my house a 30-bedroom?
Exactly. Let me come up. But it's like cells at that point.
I agree.
Whatever, if you're
I
gonna
agree.
pay.
I agree. Except they were breaking a lot of the laws about like having like windows and like doors and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck that shit.
Yeah. You want a window
if
pay
they
extra?
die in a fire, they die in a fire.
But,
Ain't my fucking problem.
Anyway, so we're like I said, we're like 6 blocks away from the other house, and we're like we had been there for probably like 2 months or so, and like we always talked about it, like what did this motherfucker? Because he's a fucking cokehead. Like he would get all yacked out and go on these like crazy long walks.
We're talking
and
about the
shit
same
like that.
guy?
Yeah. And so we're like, dude, he's gonna find out at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're sitting out on the front porch one night, and we're all just drinking and smoking and shit like that, just chilling right there. And all of a sudden we hear a voice. You go, Alex?
Oh
And
no.
we're like, no, fuck. So this dude rolls up, and I'm thinking like it's gonna go to blows like right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
And he only sees me out there with like a few other people, and the other guys that we live with are inside. And I'm like, yo, he's gonna go inside and see that we're all living together.
Oh, fuck.
You guys lied to me.
And so like he comes up, he's like, yo, he's like, you living here now? What are you doing here? I was like, oh, like we moved in here like last week.
Oh, fuck.
And so we fucking lied to his ass, and we all were like, yeah, man, we just found the place and moved in.
Yo, my God. I would have just said I'm visiting friends. I would have said shit.
Right.
And I would have been like, hey, man, hold on real quick. Let me go use the bathroom. I would have decided, like, yo, boom, you guys fucking go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to go use the bathroom. Bam! Click!
Nah, man. Then he's going to be
Fuck off from out the window.
Hey, this guy doesn't watch a show, does he?
He's
Jesus Christ,
he's
we're all
He's
dead.
probably dead by now.
Yeah.
Damn.
But maybe he was schizophrenic because all that coke, though. Like if you do coke all the time,
Well, he was also in Iraq. Like he was a he was a Marine. Like
hey, don't
so we're talking about a veteran now.
We're talking,
the story,
we're talking
Alex.
PTSD, fucking all kinds of shit.
He probably worked at the fucking the FAC or whatever the fuck it was called, making fucking pizzas. Get out of here with that shit. Including me.
He gave people food poisoning.
Yeah, he gave me food poisoning. 99% of people that go on the fucking deployment do shit.
Oh yeah,
including me. I wasn't kicking in doors.
Damn, bro, I'm offended.
You should be. Offended for yourself.
Yeah. Shout out to the
I can't even follow along this episode, bro. Am I high right now?
You should have made it through buds. That's what you should have done. Instead of sitting here with our asses.
Bro, that was 1957. Why are you bringing up old shit? I bring it up all the time. At jiu-jitsu on the mat, be like, yeah, buds, man. That shit was real.
Hey, what up, Jocko?
He's like, I was there for 12 hours.
Hey, speaking about mats, you guys want to talk about some jiu-jitsu?
No.
Not really.
Hey, you know what happened the other day, though?
What happened?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Everybody's fast forwarding right now on YouTube.
Bro, everyone loves jiu-jitsu. What are you talking about?
There were 7 comments.
I'm not talking about that episode. I'm just talking about in general.
Hey, that's like when people say, hey, you take requests, and I say no, and they ask for a request anyway.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I won't say it, dog. I was trying to give you fucking props, dog.
Yeah, don't give him props.
Why?
Oh, what?
You're putting personal family business out in the fucking air like that. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. It does not go out to the people. That's on God.
This is the last time we do an episode at 8 p.m. at night, dude. Last fucking time. You hear me?
I gotta keep you guys juiced up.
By abusing us verbally?
Yeah, the geriatric gentleman.
I should be in bed right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, there we go.
I got a DJ.
What time are we out here?
Oh, man, we still got a little bit, boy.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Every episode the last couple of years, this dude, sooner and sooner. It's 30 minutes in, he's like, hey, well, how we doing on time?
I got to go drive the streets of Tokyo. I have that racing wheel. I got a Seto Corsa.
You do?
Oh, my God.
Get the No Hezi server.
Oh, I haven't been on that one.
That's the one where they,
these guys talking shit about me, talking about jiu-jitsu. Y'all talking about lame-ass video games.
Oh, yeah,
car
what game were you talking about?
So it's called a Seto Corsa, but there's a traffic like mod, and the graphics are nuts, right? You're literally driving through the freeway. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm hitting the clutch. You know, I got the VR on.
Oh, yeah, I'm
double clutching it?
Yeah, I got the
double
VR on. I got the whole shit.
Double clutching, not shifting like you should.
Granny shifting. Too fun. Sometimes I drive the PCH, just drive a Ferrari to the PCH.
Are the maps like real cities?
To drive the PCH takes like an hour. Like it's not the.
Oh, you're putting in time, homie. Good shit.
Wait, is this just like a normal drive simulator?
Kind of.
No, it's like it's an actual
I'm
driving.
coming over, fool.
Yeah, it's
I want to play.
It's so fun. Oh, shut up. Well, anyway, on the mat one time, this guy got choked out. Nobody cares.
That doesn't even make sense, bro.
It doesn't have to make sense.
It's fucking dude.
Oh, man. Man. What else we got? There's something else going on.
I want to talk about, Nick Cannon.
I'm talking about Nick Cannon.
What does he play? Does he wrestle? Does he do jiu-jitsu?
No, he got mad kids, though.
He wrestles the vagina, apparently.
Yeah, apparently, man. Hey, that whole thing of like 10 kids and no more child support, that shit was a myth.
Yeah, that's a myth.
Yeah.
I thought it was for real.
I think we knew that.
I thought it was for real.
Does he have 10 kids or no?
I think he's 13 now.
Different women?
He has 2 more on the way right now.
Yeah.
Like at the same time?
Yeah.
That's cool.
For different women, by the way. They're not twins.
After he already announced another one, and then 2 more were pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, if I had money like that, I feel like I'd pay like.
Why, though?
Why?
Like, leave a dope legacy, no?
$3 million a year he pays.
13 kids that hate your guts?
Yeah, right.
Why would they hate
you think he's really hanging out with all 13 of those kids?
Fly them all out.
He probably can't even say their names. Who was it? Like Antonio Cromartie or somebody who had like 9 kids, and they were asking him to name them, and he was like,
Oh, fuck.
Probably fair.
Yeah.
But do what you gotta do, dog.
Names.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, well, never mind.
Leave it in.
Me and Scoot were talking about this, but he's got to have like a breeding fetish.
Yeah,
it has to be,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
it has
at
to
that
be.
point.
Has to be.
Like that can't just all be accidental.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's-
I mean, who doesn't
maybe.
want to just, leave it in? But not that often. Let's be careful.
Be smart about
50%.
Be smart about where you're leaving it in.
Yeah, crystal meth queen. Like, let's take it easy.
Pull
take
that one
it
out.
easy. We'll definitely have sex, but
I've never been the one to leave it in. I always take it out, finish it off myself.
Yeah, you got to, man. That's how you get children.
Exactly.
fucking weak.
Wait, so you leave it in and take that risk?
Yeah. That's half the fun.
No, that
As
is
I'm
not
driving home in the Camaro, laughing.
Scoop's done fucking. He goes in his room and jumps on his fucking
He's like,
game.
he's like the Joker outside the window.
I was thinking Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, same shit.
Wow, you guys are wild, man. I can't do that.
Nah, fuck that, dude. I'm no kids for me.
Wait, so who are these women anyway? Are they just like random women?
I mean, I looked at a couple of them up. They're good looking. They're not
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
They're bad, some bad bitches.
gutter sluts.
Yeah,
But
Man, he aged quick too.
yeah, well, you got 13 kids and all that
Yeah, that's
fucking.
what I'm saying. Yeah, like
He's
too much
just
fucking.
a lot, man.
It's honestly, it's too much.
I mean, he could just be fuck. He just could have fucked 13 times and just left it in.
That's
That
true,
would
too.
be, that'd be a Guinness
Double
World.
it. Fuck
one shot, one kill. Unlikely.
He's got good sperm, man. That's what I heard on TMZ.
Wasn't he married to Mariah Carey?
yeah, does he have a kid with her?
I don't know.
Who would see? That's where he fucked up. He should have knocked up
Bro,
Mariah.
nah,
Carey.
Mariah Carey,
Horrible.
but nah, like back in the day, she was dope.
Yeah, back in the day, fucking
Wait,
1973.
No. Not even early 2000s, she was still
Oh,
cool.
now you're talking crazy.
Early 2000s.
No, we gotta look
Yeah,
at it. Now
fuck
you're
it.
talking crazy.
Nah,
All right,
When she
I'll
was
look it up.
240?
Nah, not early 2000. I feel like her downfall started like 2012.
I still remember watching her mental breakdown on TV.
Yeah,
That was
when did she say?
Oh, the popsicles. She was giving
Yeah.
out popsicles. When
She
was
was
that?
hot in 1994,
Nah,
and that's
bro.
it.
She
Okay,
was hot,
so
like,
so what year or was she hot during the popsicle incident?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Me neither.
She went on
What's the popsicle?
TRL, was like
She-
passing out
yeah,
popsicles and
she
shit.
got, she got hotter on that.
What's
after
the
that.
big deal about
Yeah.
passing out pop?
No, she was
losing
having,
it.
yeah, she was in the middle of a full blown mental breakdown. And she just showed up on TRL and she was like making totally incoherent, making no sense. Was rambling and then talking to fucking what's his name, Carson Daly, and then she was like pointing out the window. And then these people over here, and it's so hot out, and she was like, okay, and I got ice cream, and it's like she was like handing shit.
All right, so
Oh,
this
is
is
this on a little yak?
This is 2006.
well, no, she went
Exactly.
She went in.
Still, let me see.
She went-
exactly. Oh, get the fuck
Yeah,
out
she
of
looks
here.
good. She
bro.
looks good for sure. But
Fuck
that,
yeah.
right after, then she just fucking.
2010, I feel like, or like
Either way, I'm
12.
still leaving it in.
Oh, I'm leaving it in for
Right
sure.
now, today?
Oprah, I'm leaving it in.
She got that bread, yeah.
Right now, today, Oprah.
Yeah, leaving it
You
in.
think that old ghost pussy's gonna get pregnant?
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
you're
right.
gonna gain anything from this? I mean, besides the story,
You know I can't get pregnant, right?
For the gram.
Well, that defeats the purpose of everything in this
Dude,
situation.
Mariah Carey's getting that fucking Christmas song money every fucking
Yeah,
year.
she's got to have so much fucking money.
I bet the residuals from that are actually pretty crazy. Like to play it in like department stores.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet it's a shit. They have to sign some crazy ass contract.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she's getting some good payout.
We should
Yeah.
come out with a TTT jingle.
Right
You know what
after the fucking rap battle, my dude.
Yeah.
Right after we redo
Next
the studio.
episode.
You shouldn't even have brought that up. That should make me mad.
I mean?
Good. I'm glad it made you mad. That's why I brought it up.
Fucking, you guys can't do shit. What happened to that rap battle?
Yeah.
I'll do it right now. I don't give a fuck. Give me a beat, dog. Yo, I'm gonna suck your dick until you turn.
See,
Oh, my bad. Hey.
I can't get jiggy with that, Shody.
You know what's funny? I gotta give some backstory on this because anytime me and Dom, especially when we did 1-on-1, anytime we freestyle, I always freestyle the most gayest shit, and he'd give me the same look and be like, "I can't take you serious." Sorry, man. That was a rap battle. I won! I fucking won! Yes! Y'all can shut the fuck up in the comments.
You can have it. You can have it. You can have it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
You can have it.
Oh man. Hey man, so for this prison potluck, you're really gonna
Oh my god! You know
We're
that's
double
never
down.
happening.
We're double.
you're really gonna make me rent a kitchen, bro? You're gonna like not like keep up your word because you said we could use your kitchen, then you flip like a frosted
Well, I'm
flake.
gonna
want
tell you
anybody
this.
in this house.
This is what I'm gonna tell you right now.
Pancake Shoney.
Earlier
Frosted
this week,
flake Shoney.
Dom tapped me out.
What the fuck?
He had to get that in.
Yeah,
He
I just
had
wanted
to
to.
get
I
that
want to
in.
give my boy some fucking props, and I don't give a shit what you think about it, Scoop. I give my boy props.
Thank
you know why?
man. I appreciate it.
Because when I was a fucking white belt and I tapped a purple or a blue
He
belt,
just wanted
dude,
to talk about jujitsu.
I know. You wanted it so bad. That was a whole
So he's like, I don't leave the house anymore unless it's for jujitsu. I've got fucking one thing that I can talk about beyond fucking.
hey, next week we show up. I got mats in the fucking studio and
What
shit.
is this?
No, I just want to give him props, man. Like whatever. Fuck you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
That shit was
dude.
dope. I did feel good, and I went in the next day with like, you know what I'm saying, like feeling like, hell yeah, I think I got it now. And I fucking went against every dude that was like bigger than me. I didn't care if I'd seen him before or not, and everybody smashed me.
Hey
And
man.
like, fucking like that shit went like right
have your
back.
ups and your downs.
Stocks went right back down.
Nah, you're good.
Like, bro, I was on a rocket the day before.
What's that? Jim Cramer on there. Sell.
Bro, that shit went boom. It's all
Nah, you're good, man. We all have our good days and our bad days.
Yeah, I got kicked in the
The
nuts.
stock on Tom King in the trash.
Fucking trash.
Sell.
Get those put options in.
Anything else you need for jiu-jitsu?
No, that I got out of my system. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for letting me release my jiu-jitsu.
He doesn't hear, so he doesn't have to talk to his girlfriend about it.
Oh, she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen
She
anymore.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Until I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should get like a side chick that does jiu-jitsu. And she's like, shut up. Yeah.
I support all side chick fucking action activity. Although I think I have two friends. They both got single, like, you know, almost the same day. Basically, they both broke up with their girlfriends, and then they're both like, "Come on, you should break up with your girl." I was like, okay, the side chick thing
Bro,
is
who
just
you
funny.
hanging out with,
But, like,
man?
and they kept going, and at first I'm like, haha, yeah, that's funny. And I keep going. I'm like, I'm not breaking up with my girl because you guys want to party.
I mean, you gotta be roommates, so that'd be cool.
It sounds like a bad fucking rom-com story.
Right? And they kept going. They're like, yeah, you should break up with her. Break up with her. Yeah. Like, dude, we could just fucking party. I'm like, I don't want to party. Like, I don't. I want to fucking Tokyo drift at home.
Not only that, like the whole like mindset when you just become single is like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it, but then like a week later, you're
Yeah, the reality of the situation.
the reality
you know?
sets in. And you're like, oh man, this isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
It feels good. You're partying. A couple
Yeah.
weeks later, you're like, damn, I miss that bitch.
Yeah.
Girls are smart. They go through it all before they go on that next phase.
They're heartless.
Yeah.
They're heartless people. I don't care.
I would always stay sober. I would always, especially when I started getting older and I go through a breakup, sober, hit the gym, fucking, I'm not drinking because that just, you know,
Yeah,
it
it's
just
a
leads-
depressant. Yeah,
Yeah, you can get depressed, man.
Yeah.
So, and that's why
You
jiu-jitsu
can't
saved
get
my
depressed
life.
if you're already depressed. You can't get depressed if you've already been depressed.
That's true.
I can get more depressed.
True.
You got to, if you're in a breakup, you got to hit the gym, hit the sauna. You should be hitting the sauna no matter what. Anyway, hit that fucking sauna, get the toxins out, beat off, get on some testosterone, hit that trend.
Hit Pacers.
Get jacked, baby. Let's go.
Hit Pacers.
Hit Pacers, make some fucking money, get a Lambo. Let's fucking go, boys.
Hey, dude.
Fuck her.
I
Be
love
on
it.
that tee.
I love it, man. He's on something.
Yeah, you gotta watch him out on the mat. You know what I'm saying?
Frank Thomas got to him.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Frank Thomas?
Who the fuck is
Who's
that
Frank
guy?
Thomas?
You don't
So-
know Frank Thomas? He's the old baseball player that does the low T commercials, like the what is it? The like testosterone boosting shit.
TRT?
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
Yeah.
TNT?
Frank Thomas.
The Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, he's the first baseman for the White Sox.
34 or something.
Oh,
He's
I don't know.
Big
He's
wacky,
called
you
the Big
know.
Hurt.
Yeah, the Big Hurt. Yeah.
Does he do jiu-jitsu or?
You remember back in the day, people would say, you know, oh, that dude's hurt. That might be a Bay Area thing. Like, just like, oh, he's ugly. You know, he's hurt. There was a kid that we used to say this all the time. I feel bad now. He's really tall. He's a very ugly guy. He had like a pan face. And we used to call him Big Hurt all the time. And that was just his name. The Big Hurt. Like, I would just say it all the time.
I feel like that has something to do with being beat. Like, oh, that chick was beat.
Yeah, beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quit using that one. That's kind of mean.
No, I
that
use
chick
that.
was a beat. Because beat means like you like been through some shit. You know?
Yeah.
I would call like Ratchet Hoes buzzards.
Buzzards. I like that. Yeah.
Scallywags.
Fucking group of buzzards.
Troglodytes.
What do they call barflies? All the chicks like hang out at the bar.
Oh, yeah,
Barflies.
barflies.
Bottle rats.
That was
Bottle rats. Barflies are more like Pacific Beach.
I thought you were talking about that Cosby shit.
I thought you were talking about that place in La Jolla, Barfly. That was a dope club.
Damn, I forgot about that.
That was a cool place.
Shit, dude.
Got a DJ there
The
once.
Throwback Gentleman. A bar from 2002.
We can't talk about shit anymore, bro.
No.
Is
we
Elon
can't.
shutting TTG down?
He might be.
Whatever I say, I want to talk about the Matrix for 2 hours, bro.
He might be.
Another movie? I'm tired of talking about movies, man.
Dog hates movies, bro.
We've seen all the movies.
We've seen them all.
This is what I told my girl the other day. I'm done going out and hanging out with people. I've seen everybody. I'm done. I'm sick of hanging out with people. I'm sick of doing what other people want to do. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I want to stay home. Doom, 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 doom.
This dude is a fraud. I see you out. I see your fucking story every weekend, motherfucker.
This conversation happened 2 days ago. So it starts now. It's starting now.
This man is a fraud.
This is I'm gonna start hitting the gym next week.
Yep.
I'm gonna quit drinking next week.
Yeah.
Alice and I are gonna start a business together tomorrow.
You wanna go paintballing?
Yeah, let's go hiking. I love hiking.
So let's start a bar that's BYOB.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, can I go home now?
Yeah,
No,
man.
see, what the fuck? This dude comes in hot, and then he's like 30 minutes in, he has nothing left. He's like, "Can I go home?"
Dude, I'm almost 60. I can only keep this energy up for a few minutes while you
pretty
guys
late.
sit around fucking yawning. I mean, I could only do so much to carry the whole show.
Let him know, Scoop. Let him know, bro. Talk your shit, bro. Get it off,
This
bro.
dude wants to go home
Take
and
your
drive.
time.
This dude wants to go home and drive so bad.
Yeah, so bad, bro. That must be a good fucking video
Bro,
game.
you
Get
just
the
got
fuck
this
outta
game,
here.
apparently. This guy is fucking.
You would have shut the fuck up at jiu-jitsu about it, bro.
I think that's. Dog, he left early.
Why are you bringing up jiu-jitsu now?
It's so fun, man. It
left
really
early.
feels like you're actually driving. That's the thing. I know it sounds stupid, but with the VR shit on, you actually feel like you're doing it.
Yeah, I heard. I've seen it. I've seen people playing it. It looks
Like I
pretty dope.
had a car without a top on, and
You can feel the wind.
Did you put the fan? You put the fan in front of you? Just like,
hold on, no, hold on. So I had the car without the top on. You know, you're driving the sun's moving. You know, like I mean, I know it's just in my head, but my back felt warm when the sun changed.
That's kind of cool.
Because you're like your brain forgets for a second, and I'm like, oh, I should get hot. I'm like, oh wait, I'm in the fucking video game. But anyway,
All right,
it's
I gotta
so
come
fun.
over. I gotta come over and
Yeah,
check
we're
it
coming
out.
over right now.
This dude's got two modes. Like you see him somewhere, like, "Hey, what up, man?" And Scoop's like, "Hey, what's up?" Or it's like some video game shit. Like the other day, I was like, "Hey, what up?" He's like, "Yeah, another video game." Oh yeah, man, I've been doing that. And 20 minutes of this fucking car video game. What the fuck?
Well,
I gotta come check it out.
It depends what else I got going on, you know?
I gotta come check it out.
Businessman doing business. That's what you think about. So,
Yeah,
and I can't talk when I'm doing that.
Hey,
I gotta
Alex,
think
you want
about
to come
that.
with us, man? We're all going to Scoop's house.
Right now?
Play this
we're gonna
fucking
drive?
video game.
Go.
Yeah.
The trolley actually goes right. Like you're good.
Is there a trolley video game
There probably fucking is. There probably
where you
is.
just gotta fight people off?
Hey, Alex, what are you doing? He's just at home with VR, drinking a beer on the trolley.
I mean, they have like Euro truck driver. Like
They
that's
got
one of the-
weird. They got weird
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
They got weird VR
like
shit.
airplane simulator.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Farm?
The Microsoft Sim. I mean, just for the visuals, not like the actual. I don't give a shit about playing the game. The visuals of that game are fucking. It's live traffic, live what's it called? Live weather. Like it's actually how the weather is wherever. It's
Does
going
your
on.
chair vibrate and stuff, or is that like?
Okay, maybe next year I'm gonna get
Okay.
the crazy setup. I really want one, but then now it's getting a little ridiculous.
Well,
and-
you just got the little coffee table with the steering wheel.
no. It has like a stand, and then it has a chair. But I want like the one where
He's got the Nintendo pad.
I want 3 screens.
Yeah, the 3
I want the
screens.
3 screen shit, the whole cockpit with the actual chair.
Does it
Three
shift?
screens? What do you mean? Why do you need three?
It's called triples, you know, in the gaming world.
No, but I mean, you have the VR. Why do you need screens?
I know, but it gets old.
Just in
It gets old.
case.
Nah, it's
just in
kinda-
case the wind takes it off.
But yeah, I need to go home and research that. I gotta go home and
no. You have me intrigued, man. Like, let's talk about it.
You don't care.
Come on, man. I care.
He's a naysayer.
Going on. Let's get out of here.
All right, peace.
There he is.